find out which two contestants partied with the girls, then hid in the bathroom.
At least give me a rope and I'll come out.
The two men face a jury of their peers.
I don't want this show.
I think he was thinking with his penis.
And may face elimination by host Carmen Electra.
4 of you are going home.
Later, you'll learn the identity of the professional model who's pretending to be a contestant, but is really spying on the guys and reporting to the judges.
I knew it. No.
That's tonight on Manhunt.
Some guys got a little wild and crazy, got some alcohol in them, and they started acting up. They want to be on TV. They'll do anything to be on TV.
There were a lot of nicknames and stuff going on. They had a room 1112 was 11 Tweezy.
Hey, we're not sleeping anymore.
Tell me what you think about the blonde.
The Kevins and the Tate. They took advantage of the situation by having girls back to their room after we were told we had a certain time that we need to go to bed, and it was bull. Like I said, bull, complete bull.
Party's over, babe. Bye, girls. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having us.
They need to lay off the booze.
Okay, let's open up the doors. Let's get up, guys. Turn on the lights. Get the lights on. Get the lights on right now. Come on, out of bed. Let's get up.
I wake up in a daze. My eyes are blurry. Everything's a fog. Bruce comes charging in. It seemed like it was just, what the hell are we doing? Are we going to be tortured or something?
Listen up. Come on, out of bed. Let's get up. We got a shooting. Right here is Marissa Miller. Take a look. That's Marissa Miller. She's a Sports Illustrated model. She's a Victoria's Secret model. You guys are going to be doing a shooting with her tonight on the roof. Grab your Armani clothes. Grab the Armani clothes and let's get out of here. Come on, let's get moving.
I hear Bruce yelling at me, put on your Armani Exchange clothes. We're going up to a shoot with Marissa Miller. And you're like, that's pretty hot. She's a Sports Illustrated model. That's tight.
Ready for this, guys?
I was like, this is a dream.
Yeah, I thought it was a dream.
See this gal right here?
Fully dressed?
This is Marissa Miller. You're going to be working with her on the roof tonight. Let's move it.
What time is it?
Out of bed, come on. You got lights on. You got 2 minutes. You're on the clock. Can't keep the girl model waiting. Okay, that's it, guys. Come on. 2 minutes is up right now. Let's go. She's waiting. Let's wake up. Come on. Out of bed.
Bruce came in. I just heard screaming, get your Armani clothes, move it.
Come on.
I walked around into the bathroom, and there were 2 girls just looking up at me like, please go away.
And 2 minutes on the roof. If you're not out of bed, dude, you ain't in this contest. Let's go. Girls.
So I was just like, what is going on? Took a look over into our bathroom area and saw somebody in the bathtub, and the beds were not in their normal position, and that was a little freaky.
Whose girlfriend in the bathtub? Who's in here?
Nobody.
If you're in there, you got exactly 10 seconds to go, okay? If they don't want to shoot, they don't want to shoot.
I was a bit disappointed that they didn't, try to protect the girls instead of protecting themselves and running like a couple sissy boys into the bathroom.
There's a lot.
At least give me a rope and I'll come out.
They're asking for a robe, and I'm thinking to myself, let's just come out and get to work. I mean, we know you're in there, guys. I mean, it's not like any secret anymore.
I need you to come on out, please. What? Why is the door locked?
There's rumors, all sorts of rumors of what happened in there, but they were specifically asked not to bring in people into their room by the producers of the show, and they failed to do that. They failed to follow the rules.
Got a robe, okay?
was like, there was a naked girl in my tub, like, or in our tub, you know, when we were leaving and stuff like that. So I started like asking around, and people were like, all this stuff is going down, and like, you know.
So we're taking a nap in the bathroom. What's up with this?
Come on, she's waiting for you up there, guys.
I knew drama was going to happen. I knew that there was going to be something to go down. I didn't know exactly what was going to be me, but, you know, the only thing you can do is just move on.
You've just gotten off the plane from Paris. You might be going to a studio right now having to shoot. You better be looking your best.
In the male modeling world, there's a time to party and strip girls down and throw them into the bathtub, and there's a time to get on with the work to be done.
And the people that are watching the show, some of them are going to be possible employers. And when you start messing with my money and you start messing with my jobs, then I'm going to get pissed.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I think I pissed a few people off. But, you know, it happens. So now we're on the rooftop, getting hair and makeup done. It's pretty chilly, so I got out there, had my glasses on. Can't see a thing if I don't have my contacts or glasses. So you get all set up, your face is done, your hair is done. First time we ever really had somebody do our hair, which was much needed because a lot of guys just waking right out of bed, had no time, just bam, so you're ready to go.
You know any idea what time it is?
It is 3 a.m. Wow. Brushed my teeth at 3 o'clock in the morning, but don't ask why. I did. Hopefully I had the best breath up there.
Oh, that is why. We find out we're going to be doing a photo shoot with Marissa, who is a smoking hot supermodel. On a 1 to 10, this girl's a 10.
Hi, boys.
Hello. I'm Marissa Miller, and I'm originally from Santa Cruz, California. I became a model actually pretty late. For a model, I was about 21. I got discovered surfing on the beach, which is perfect because that's who I am. I've been in Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition 3 times. I'm a regular in the Victoria's Secret catalog. I did Italian Vogue, and I did the Tommy Hilfiger campaign. To be one of those people in the magazines or to be in a Victoria's Secret catalog in the mail is really surreal. I'm still getting used to it. I'm Marissa Miller, and I just wanted to see what I'm working with tonight.
We knew we were going to be working with a model, but, I mean, she's like in a different league. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight, you cannot help to see that she is one hot chick.
She was unfreaking believable. If I had an engagement ring, I'd put it on her finger right then and there.
What's up with the shorts, guys? I mean, all the guys have shirts on and pants and...
Felt like being different.
Okay. Well, that's good. We'll see how that works out. All right, well, I will see you guys shortly.
Cool.
What was up with the guys in their shorts?
I knew why Tate and Kevin showed up in their bathrobes, man. It's because they were in there partying with the girls, drinking, having a good time or whatever. And they were just still all wet and still all drunk, and, you know, they've been up to something no good.
Duke. I think that Tate has a girlfriend. He's a kid. That's really letting your family down, to see someone on television behave that way.
He's not showing a huge amount of responsibility for being a dad. Like, he says Keaton Duke a lot on the camera.
I'm a proud father of a 20-month-old little baby boy. His name is Keaton Duke, and every single time I say his name, it makes me feel good.
Keaton Duke! Keaton Duke!
He's one of the more immature dads I've seen around.
Tate may say he's a good Christian boy, but just by his actions of speaking to other people and the stuff that's been going on, I don't know.
We went to the roof of the Standard Hotel, and there was a photo shoot there. There were 3 different setups with 3 different photographers.
They said that the pictures are going to be the next Elimination. That's how they're going to base it on and stuff. So I was like, that was the only thing in my head. I was like, okay, wake up, you know, I got to get ready to do this thing. If they're going to base it on these photos, it's going to be hard.
The vibe we're kind of going for tonight is just after party or at the party kind of vibe, you know? Really good. Really pulling on his shirt, Marissa. Opening it up. John was the first guy shot tonight. He was fantastic. He unbuttoned his shirt and got in there and was really sexy. And he sort of set the pace for the rest of the guys. That's nice, like that, yeah.
John went right in front of me, and I got to watch him, and I mean, yeah, my heart was beating real fast right before I got in there, but once we got in there, I mean, looking at the camera, you just bounced around and let it flow.
Great. Then what? Good. Good to see you. Hands, we got everything. Stand him back up.
I hopped in and I just had some fun with her, and I feel like the shoot went great.
That's great.
To know that we were being photographed with her, it blew my mind completely because I'm being this amateur and she's being this experienced model. Like, I'm completely nervous because I want to make the perfect picture.
Bring your arm up around her. I mean, you really need, the other one maybe, you really need to like have a little more intensity about it, you know?
Don't be scared.
Yeah. Grab her. Yeah, there you go. She's your accessory.
Is it cold or is it just me?
I'm hot. My robe. Tate made a comment, something to the effect of, and I'm paraphrasing, why didn't you guys come to my room and get my back and tell me that these guys were here to pull it? And I'm thinking, are you kidding me?
Can you hand me these cocktails?
Marissa, nice
we're gonna do a little cocktail shot.
Marissa Miller was unbelievable. I was just so into her. I wanted to take her home immediately.
Chin down a little bit, Kevin. Yeah, good. Very moody. I like that. It looks like a Calvin Klein ad.
Tate and Kevin decided to pull some girls into their room after we were in lockdown. And the producer informed us nobody was allowed in the rooms. I have a problem with that.
Still ahead, less is more for one man's photo shoot.
Take your pants off as well, just being your job.
Take my pants off?
Yeah.
And later, the contestants think he's one of them, but he's really working for the judges. Learn the identity of Manhunt's embedded model.
You're watching Manhunt, only on Bravo.
Yeah!
Coming in December to Bravo.
12 fashion designers.
It's a designer eat designer competition.
Who will make the cut?
I call it a zoo. Each of us are different animals.
Why would I play it safe? Do I look like a safe person?
I came to New York to win. I enjoy being the best.
I have no problem with stealing. I'm only worried about me. I just don't call it stealing. These people are crazy.
Heidi Klum hosts Project Runway, Wednesday, December 1st at 10, 9 Central.
Only on Bravo.
That's right.
But that's good with your body. It's really strong. I like that. Let me see your eyes, too. Good. That's good. You don't feel okay? Brett did really good. He had no problems putting his head right on Marissa's boobs. Yeah, there you go. Nice with the body. Good.
I did go toward her breasts, but understand that that's kind of a subconscious reaction. I was breastfed as a child.
Get your hand on her thigh or up higher here.
I was a little nervous about putting my hands on her, so I just let her guide my hands wherever she felt like she wanted them, and I think it made her feel pretty comfortable.
Don't hide. Tate did not do very well, I'm afraid. He was more paying attention to Marissa, focusing on making her laugh instead of really concentrating on being a great model. I'll be surprised if he makes it to the next cut. Hey, Matt, how are you? This is Marissa.
Hey, Marissa, nice to meet you.
Matt is really cute. The only thing about him I didn't like so much is that he didn't really grab on to the girl. Try, get into her a little bit more than that, yeah. Yeah, good. We need the wind, too, on her now.
And I told everybody else I liked the way she was looking at me better than I like me in the picture, Like that was cool to have some supermodel looking at me like that.
High five.
Fun.
Thanks. That was cool.
Look right under here. Good. Go this way. Go this way. Good.
The first batch of guys went with a different photographer that I went with, and they kind of did a completely different shoot. They were moving around a lot with Marissa, and I felt that was more natural.
That's nice. Oh, that's beautiful, Em. Yeah, absolutely. You're perfect, Em. You're perfect.
I felt like I didn't just perform to my natural ability. I was being told what to do, and which is perfectly fine. I just don't know if I gave her exactly what she wanted.
I'm shooting very long shutter speeds, so I need you to hold really still.
I wouldn't say I was nervous. I just didn't want to do anything stupid.
Way more profile, Jason. Take it, yep. Okay, we got it. Thank you, you guys. Thank you.
Hey, Blake, are you next?
Yes, next.
Hi, Marissa. Nice to meet you.
It's like express modeling.
Posing with Marissa, I kept telling myself that I didn't want to psych myself out, so I kept just saying, your sister's laying on your lap, your sister's laying on your lap.
Okay, chin goes down. That's good. You're putting too much energy right here. I just want you to relax it. Good. Blake did fairly well, but I'd have to say he was also a little bit stiff. It's difficult, you know, to just throw people in this situation and have them be, you know, out the gate amazing models. Nice, John. Keyed it over there hard, right here. Good. Keep going over that way, sweetheart. That's nice. Hang tight. That's nice.
Nice to meet you. In and out.
Okay, Casey, sit down for me, sweetheart. Watch your head there. That's nice.
Chin up more.
I got the devil on one shoulder telling me to just touch the boob. Just touch the boob once. And then I got the angel over here going, no, don't do it. You'll get eliminated.
All right, it's 5:54 in the morning. We've been up since.
Oh, you say that shit at 6:45 in the I just like seeing hey, do sex.
How you doing?
How you living? I'm nervous in the photo shoot because I don't have my eyes. Don't have my contacts or glasses. I'm not nervous because she's laying in my lap. I'm just nervous because I may not be able to see what the photographer wants me to do.
Good. Good. Good.
Am I in now? Yep.
Kevin Peak was good. He needs to loosen up. He's a little bit stiff. Okay. Keep going, sweetie, this way.
Going up from the ladder? Just got from the ladder, babe. I sit around and I wait until 6 or 6:30. That's finally when my shoot was.
Yeah, you're gonna get your bum wet first. Babe, and go under.
Go over behind that. Go under?
Under.
They tell me to get in the water. I get in the water, no questions asked, I don't care. I get between her legs. I thought the shoot looked hot. I think the pictures are gonna look really good.
Okay, shirt off. Beautiful. A little bit more fun on Marissa.
Marissa is an example for all of us on how to act on a photo shoot. All the guys are sitting around complaining, I'm cold, I'm tired. They're sitting by the fireplace. She's halfway dressed, halfway in the water, not complaining, not saying one word.
When they said get in the pool, I was like, oh my God. The first thing that popped in my mind is it heated. Another thing that popped in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna get this stuff wet. I just spent $300, $400 on this outfit, and I'm getting it soaking wet in the swimming pool. Hey, I didn't mind, you know. I was in the pool with Marissa, so.
What have you got? Actually, take your pants off as well. Just be in your jocks.
Take my pants off?
Yeah.
Be glad you wore underwear.
Yeah. Chuck him out. Marissa, just go to kiss the top of his head. Beautiful. Oh, cute.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I believe, I said I did 8.5, 9.
Well, that's it, guys. Thank you.
Still ahead, Tate and Kevin defend themselves against allegations of sex and scandal.
If I get with a chick, it's my own business. It ain't y'all's business.
And later, see the face behind the secret. Manhunt's embedded model revealed.
The guys survived their first photo shoot, and in this never-before-seen footage, they eagerly await Carmen's critique.
It says to me, like, I'm too cool for this.
Thank you.
It's hot. Cool. It's hot. It's cool. So hot.
For more footage you didn't see on the show and exclusive interviews, go to BravoTV.com/Manhunt.
Nice package.
Thank you.
Manhunt is brought to you by L'Oreal Paris, because you're worth it.
Do you think we should do it here in Brett's room? What? The meeting.
Do it in here. Let's just clean it up. Are we getting everybody in here? Oh, we're getting everybody in here?
Yeah. You guys just want to pick up real fast so that everyone has room? I'll go get the guys. Today we're calling a meeting because last night Kevin and Tate decided that they were going to have 2 girls in their room and have a little orgy, I guess. And when they do something like that, it's negatively affecting the people that are sacrificing a month of their lives to be on this show.
All those girls had to do were scream rape, and we were all out the door. Everyone's job would have been lost, or I don't know what the hell would happen, but we would have been packing our bags and leaving probably.
I mean, how long? I mean, the meeting probably didn't only take 15 minutes. You guys might just want to.
It'll probably take longer because I got a lot to say.
Okay.
You ready? Yeah, let's go.
I'm highly pissed at what they did. Number one, because I'm here to pursue my career in modeling, and they are not here for that. Like they're not dedicated like I am. They're not driven like I am, and they're ruining that for me.
Drama. There's drama everywhere.
Gosh, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, they're basically gonna get what they deserve.
You reap what you sow.
So where is this gonna take place?
We're just gonna go to our room. Your room. Yeah.
We all as a group decided to confront them as a whole and not as individuals or not continue to talk about them behind their backs like we did before. And we thought that would be the more mature way to do it and go about it.
We're all in this together, yet it isn't, one individual wins this thing, but we're here to, help each other out, if there's any problems. So Brett was like the mediator, and he stands up and he gives his speech and pretty much, makes that happen. And that was very impressive what he had to say.
So we called a meeting to talk to Kevin and Tate. Everybody here, a lot of the people here have something to say. So we're gonna speak first. You guys be quiet and don't say anything. And then when we're done, then you can say whatever you want.
Sounds like a plan.
Brett stood up and said what was on his mind, which is more than what most of us could do, He wasn't gonna budge an inch, and it was really almost heroic of him.
When you break the rules the way you did last night and potentially jeopardize the entire show, then I have a problem with it personally, and every single person here does too. You bring girls back here, you do your thing. You don't bring them back here and do anything with them like that. That's just the way it is.
Say one of those girls does something. You win the show. So you think you've got this $100,000 contract? They don't air the show because of some scandal. You guys don't get your money. Like, that's the point. Is like we could go through all of this, and something we do now can affect the show not airing, and the whole thing's off, and the whole thing was for nothing.
I don't want this show for me or anybody else, even for you.
The cameras protect you. As long as you're doing something, do what you got to do. The cameras are going to protect you. That's how I see it. As long as you got everything on camera, nobody can really say nothing about you.
Cameras aren't going to lie.
Yeah, so
just don't go behind closed doors.
Do everything on camera.
Seriously.
That's what we're here for.
The Kobe Bryant thing, he lost so much sponsors, and he's going to trial and all that stuff for something that may or may not have happened. Whether I don't care what you guys do whatever you're going to do. Just make sure you do it in the open so you're protected and the show's protected, or else everybody's going to lose money.
First of all, at the beginning, it's really nobody's business to specifically exactly what did happen. Nobody had sex, and that's the bottom line.
That's why there's no reason why I should have to tell you that I'm gonna take it. I mean, yeah, the rules things, but if I get with a chick, it's my own business. It ain't y'all's business.
But it is our business because what you guys do affects us. When you guys start doing things that are affecting what my outcome could be in this show, then I'm gonna start getting pissed.
Think about the group and don't be selfish. It's like we can all be selfish at certain times, and that's cool. But when you do something that can affect people to that great degree, it's like it's not worth it. I mean, nothing's worth losing all of this for everybody.
I was a little irritated by Blake. He said his points, talking about you have to be respectful and blah blah blah, saying it's a big deal, and he leaves the freaking meeting, I'm like, man, what the hell's going through your mind? He's probably drunk talking, so.
Kevin and Tate were trying to act like they didn't do anything and just trying to breeze over everything, and I was about to throw my drink on somebody, so I had to leave. It's like I'm sitting there talking to them, and they don't even have the decency to turn around and look at me, but then it's just like, oh, I had to leave.
No disrespect to anybody. All I can do is apologize for things that were taken too far and rules that were broken, but nothing's meant to be personal. If anybody wants to take it personally, that's their problem. I mean, if everybody doesn't like me because however things are working out, I apologize for that. I'm not going to do anything that will jeopardize me. I'm not going to change the way I am, which I don't think there's a problem with the way I am.
After all that, I still think Kevin Peaks thinks he did nothing wrong. And that's just total.
When we confronted those guys, I think it really brought the group together as a whole. However, I don't think we were successful in that. I don't think that you can argue with a tire. You can't argue with something that's not open to hearing what you have to say.
I just think the meeting was a complete waste of time. I felt like I was in a sorority or something. It's everybody just a bunch of bitchy people.
Whatever. It is what it is.
It's over with.
Happens. Can't do anything about it.
Can't do nothing about it.
I think he was thinking with his penis, and basically, that's how I don't know. That might be how he thinks all the time.
Just that room one Tweezy just invites all the. It just gets crazy. You just can't do anything about it sometimes. It collects the drama.
Man, I'm living with a bunch of bitches, dude. It's ridiculous.
It's
nice little message. You hit the ground running. You lived through a long night.
But will you survive to the next round? Pack your bags and dress your best.
Elimination is tonight. Be ready at 4 p.m.
I don't know, man. I don't feel good about this.
I don't either.
I don't know what the hell you bitching about. I watched your shoot. It was good. John Stallings really impresses me. He is like my silent killer. He's intelligent, he's low profile, and I don't think anybody else suspects the fact that he can do really well.
You gotta look good. This will be the last time they see you.
I think the main guy that I'd have to beat out would be Paulo. Paulo's a really good looking guy, so, and yes, his abs are trimmed, cut out, man. I was talking, I was like, man, Paulo, I'm gonna follow you around all day. I'm gonna eat what you eat and I'm gonna work out when you work out, because he runs like 45 minutes a day. I mean, that's a lot of running. I like to see how the good looking guys go home today.
Coming up, will Tate and Kevin's bad behavior affect the judging for the first photo shoot elimination?
I'm excited because I hear that everybody hates me so far.
And our embedded model makes his first report to the judges.
Let me get packed for tonight.
My stomach's getting really queasy right now because I don't know who the hell's leading. I don't even want to think about who's leading, build up some good friendships.
I really hope that Kevin Pete could go home. I think he honestly deserves to go home. Because he was an and it's simple.
There's a lot of guys here that I would be sorry to see go, and that's why I want Kevin Pete to go, because I know there's so many guys on here that have a good heart, and I don't want to see one of those guys go home when Kevin Peake has caused nothing but problems and he stays.
I feel good. I'm excited because I hear that everybody hates me so far.
I don't know how many people are going to be eliminated tonight. If it's 4, I think I'm going to be cutting it fine if I don't go. But I can only cross fingers.
I don't think it's really set in much for any of us because we haven't seen the photos. I think once we see the photos, we're going to start realizing that, man, this is real.
Look at this. Look at all these supermodels. When our picture are chosen, the photographer always picks them, and that's what goes into the galley for our judging.
With elimination coming up, I know that it's going to be based on how people photographed. And it's kind of a hard decision with me because I wasn't able to see anybody's photo shoot but the one I was in.
Everybody's just thinking about, am I going to get eliminated? Am I going to get eliminated? Because everybody looks good.
Dude, I don't like it. Because I think she's way too pretty for me.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Carmen Electra is so hot. I mean, it's just like you look at her eyes and they're so enticing, and then you kind of just keep going down her body and you just can't get off her breasts. They're just like, they're amazing.
Toast to you guys for looking so gorgeous. I hope you guys got a good look at your photos because the judges are here. You guys know Bruce Hulse. And you guys also know Marissa Miller. And today you're going to be joined by Tom Gerald. He is the VP of Marketing at Armani Exchange. So give it up. And I'm going to let the judges take it from here.
All right. We start here?
So fierce.
It's not easy to be a male model. There's a lot of attributes that are necessary. You have to be reasonably intelligent. You have to have a likability factor, the ability to work with other people, certain physical attributes, including proper height, weight. You can't get fat, you can't lose your hair.
It's time for the judges to make their decisions. So why don't you guys come with me and we'll let the judges work their magic. Jason, meet the judges.
How's it going, guys?
I think your photo looks really good, but you have beautiful blue eyes, and I can't see them in this photo.
Jason, I hate this photo. I think you're great. I can't stand this photo. There's more to you, and I'm gonna have to see you photographed again.
John?
Yes.
Meet the judges.
Hello, judges. Thank you, Carmen.
I think you feel a little stiff in here. You feel a little like you're trying to pose or something.
For me, I want to feel something when I look at a photograph, and the look in your eye, I'm just not, it's not really strong for me.
Feels like a man, you know? Maurice, meet the judges.
How you guys doing? I think it's a real strong look. I like the picture. It's sexy. There's something coming from you. The body looks great. You look good, man. It's a good photo. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Thank
Thanks a lot.
you.
Blake, meet the judges.
Okay, Blake, for me, I love laying on your lap. But I don't know, I just don't like this photo of you.
You're better looking in person. Looks like you're seeing a monster come at you from off screen here. And so I don't know what I'm going to do, man. It's like I'm stuck with this photo to judge.
I agree 100%. And I was looking forward to liking this picture because I really enjoyed working with you, but I honestly don't.
Rob, meet the judges.
Hello.
Good luck.
Thank you, Carmen. How are you?
Rob, sometimes when I look at you, I don't see, male model. I just don't get it. This is a great photo of you, and I was very surprised. You should be proud. Thank you.
Matt, here are the judges.
The only thing I would say to you is just loosen up a little bit more,
You have a great presence in this photo. I mean, it really comes out that you're confident. A little teen idolish for me. Maybe it's your age, but you look great in clothes, man. You really look good in clothes.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Brett,
Yes.
meet the judges.
You're quite tall for a model. You're 6'6", I'm guessing, 6'5", 6'6". So it might be tricky for you to fit a lot of the clothes that they have.
The one thing, you want to be careful with your body because if you get too big, it looks a little cheesy to me.
Kevin, meet the judges.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
Fantastic. Good?
You have a very kind of cool, edgy look, and you look really good in this photo.
I think you photograph better than you look in person. You got that sort of cross between Keith Richards and John Kerry. And but you photograph well, man. It's a cool look, and I was pleasantly surprised. I really like this photo.
Seth, meet the judges.
What's up, guys?
Your photo looks really good. It looks really good. I love the attitude, and any questions I had seeing you here with your hair how it is now, I think it looks great.
Great. Thanks a lot.
John, I don't want to let him go.
So, John, photo looks great. Tarzan incarnate.
John, I love your photo.
I hate to say this is the first photograph where the guy is a little bit more beautiful than even
I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you.
That was pretty badass. Like, just definitely boosted my confidence a little bit about this whole competition. So I was really stoked on that.
Casey, meet the judges.
Hello. I think what I see lacking in this photograph, it seems to lack a sort of soul or connection, and it's kind of the sort of mood that I think could be worked on a little bit.
All right.
Hunter, meet the judges.
Thank you.
Good luck.
I think you have a good look. Might be a little short to be in the kind of high fashion arena.
You actually photograph taller than you are in person, which is a really good thing.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Sweet Ron.
I love your hair. I think it's funky and cool, but it limits you.
I would agree with Marissa. I think the hair you should tone down a little bit.
Personally, I didn't think you would photograph well at all. I think, in the hair, this is a beautiful photo, man. You look great.
Paulo, meet the judges.
My only advice, you're a little bit serious, man.
I have to say I agree with Bruce. You're an extremely good-looking guy, but I'd like to see you smile sometime and have fun, and just relax.
When I see you in person, it's a little bit different than the photograph. I think the photograph is a little disappointing, honestly.
I'm not happy with the photo at all. In my opinion, the only good thing about this picture is Marissa. I'm not a photographic genius, or photography genius, should I say, but it seems to me like there's some light missing. I can barely see the texture of my hair in there, and I'm not so sure that a dark-haired guy should be against such a dark background.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Only 2 men left to face the judges, and one of them has a big secret.
I knew it. No, you've done this before, haven't you?
Meet Manhunt's embedded model next.
Tate, here are your judges.
Thank you.
In this scenario, coming from Armani Exchange, I'm the client in this scenario, and you're asked to wear the clothes that you picked up at the store to the shoot. And if you can't do that, you clearly can't work in this industry, I think.
I like this picture. I'm a little bit put off by the hairy leg with the scar on it sticking straight out, but it's got a great body, and there's a great attitude that comes through.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tate.
This is our embedded model. Kevin Peak.
I knew it. No.
How you
You've
guys
done this before, haven't you?
What's up, man? How you doing?
How are you?
Yeah, these guys think I'm just here joining them in the competition, but actually there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. I've been modeling professionally for the past few years, and I represented the U.S. in the 2003 International Male Modeling Competition, in which I placed second runner-up. I'm also one of the founders and executive vice president of AMP, the Association of Modeling Industry Professionals. So I'm observing these guys and find out which one has potential to be a male supermodel.
From seeing the guys, they all seem like sweethearts and well-behaved. So I want to know what you've seen.
The majority of them are well-behaved. I think they seem to be taking the competition pretty seriously.
We've heard about a story the other night with you and some other guests in a hot tub. What happened that night?
Well.
Let's get to it.
Somehow a few people from the party earlier made their way back to the room for an after party, and, that was about it. I kind of feel like I'm an undercover cop that worked a job and went too far and got hooked on drugs or something like that. I mean, I did definitely cross the line on a few things, and I did take some things a little bit too far. It was obviously a stupid situation.
I have to ask, with Mr. Tate, was he, since he blew it, does he know he blew it? Does he feel bad about it? Does he want to try harder? What's his whole feeling on the fact that he did not wear the clothes he was supposed to?
I still think that his picture did turn out pretty good, and he did make there on time. Also, at least he got there.
Would he do it again, though? Does he know that he messed up?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you see potential here? Anybody that's definitely not got what it takes?
I think Hunter's a good-looking guy, but I don't really see him being too successful in the industry. Same with Matt. He looks like a good-looking, he could be a handsome guy, but I don't see him as a model. Brett, he seems like a really intelligent, really cool guy, but he is 6'5", 6'6". They're gonna have to have clothes tailored specifically to him. Rob, definitely, at the beginning, I wasn't too sure about his look. I think he could definitely work and be successful in the industry.
We need you to be our eyes and ears to really keep on top of who, really has those qualities that you think can make it as a male model.
Well, I'm there.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Good to finally meet. All righty, we'll take care.
Okay, bye.
Welcome back. The judges have seen your photos, and they have made their decisions. 4 of you are going home, but the rest of you will continue on to compete for a $100,000 contract with IMG Models.
Judging tonight was very tough because we have a lot of great-looking guys here, and 4 of them have to go home, so it's been a tough night. Guys, did a great job. Thank you.
Thank you, Bruce.
This is really hard for me to do. It's hard because I know what it's like to have a dream. I'm from Ohio, and I know what it's like to, want to make it in this business, and it's hard. I know what it's like to deal with rejection. You have to go through it. So the best advice I can give to you is not to take anything too personal, and don't ever give up. If it's your dream and it's something that you want to do, this is only one experience, and it's a major experience for the winner, but just don't ever stop. Just keep moving forward. Okay. When I call your name, please take your picture and leave the gallery. John Stallings, this is your last shot.
Looking at the picture, I think I have a high fashion look, and I'm definitely proud of it. But you take what you get,
John Stallings is going home tonight. I think he'd be great in certain pictures, but I don't really get him as being the next male supermodel. He just doesn't have that, movie star quality.
Brett, that was your last shot.
I'd love to find out what the judges were thinking. I think my height was a factor, because looking at that picture and all of the pictures out there, I don't think anybody would think that that's one of the bottom 4 pictures of the group.
Brett is going home tonight. His size is a liability. It makes it a problem to fit the clothes and stuff like that. I also think that, he's a little bit too beefy up top.
Casey, that was your last shot.
Some of these other guys have a lot stronger look for high fashion and stuff, so, it's, I guess it was in the cards.
Casey Weeks is going home tonight. I don't think this photo is a great photograph for him. This is a weak showing for him. I would have liked to see him more into the camera.
We have one more name. Blake, that was your last shot.
When people called my name, all my buddies gasped, so they were shocked to see me go, because everybody said, you're not gonna go, you're not gonna go. I just hope a nice guy wins, like a nice guy like Jason or Rob.
Blake is going home tonight because this photo is just not up to the quality that we're looking for. You can't have that frozen look. There has to be a certain fluidity to your face, even in a still photo.
Okay, you guys can smile now. You made it. You guys all deserve it.
I think both of the Kevins should have left tonight, as well as Tate. They don't deserve to be here. They're unworthy to be here, and they're not respectful in any manner.
Tate annoyed me, but I think there was a potential there to break out and do an amazing shot with the right photographer.
Get some sleep, you guys.
It was kind of rough. I was the only person, I think, during Elimination that whenever my name wasn't called, I looked like, you told me that somebody had died. What's worse is when everybody that was going home was in my room.
Am I coming?
As far as Brett goes, the fact that he took his shirt off and the judges could see that he was slightly bigger than the rest of us kind of rings alarm bells to me, because I'm not too dissimilar in build. So I've got to do something quickly.
Congrats, everybody.
Ready? Congratulations. All right, you guys, listen up. You guys are all moving into the penthouse suite tonight, so get ready, okay? Oh, yeah.
Pool table. Look at this. Hey, honestly, I want to make sure we all, everybody, intermingle. I don't want, because for real, man. For real. Everybody's cool, man. All chill and everybody's doing. We ain't trying to. Dude, it's a competition. We ain't trying to jump it out the show.
That's a camera. Oh my gosh. I didn't notice your phone. That's the camera. I didn't know I was looking for it.
Hey,
Hey, nobody has a phone in their room?
They're watching us.
Hey. Look at movement. He movement in the room. Oh, look, I'll do this over here and it'll be like, come get me.
Oh, hell no, it follows you?
It follows the movement in the room.
Next Tuesday, these perfect gentlemen are turning into perfect ladies.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be Manhunt or Womanhunt.
I like it, for real.
But for one of them, the change will send him over the edge.
I hit the wall and almost lost it.
All new Manhunt next Tuesday at 10/9 Central, only on Bravo.